Hello, everyone. You are welcome to Nebo TV. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. We are back again with our daily political analysis on Nebo TV. And today I have Mr. Daniel Obakozuwa, all the way from Benin City. Hello, Mr. Daniel.
Hello, good afternoon from Nigeria.
Good morning from Canada. Thank you, Mr. Daniel.
Thank you very much.
Mhm. So, what's going on in Edo State? It has been a while.
The campaigning is still given going on. What we call the door-to-door campaigning. The PDP and the APC, I think they have gone done with their campaign. All they now do is within door-to-door, special people, special groups. They are now meeting to see how to win them over. Then this will continue until the last day of campaigning guidelines by INEC.
Okay. So we received this breaking news that EPAC urges INEC not to postpone Edo State gubernatorial election.
Well,
So
well, yes. We thank them for it, but I don't think the call is necessary any longer. The tension, the threat that the INEC initially issued, our monarch had done that for us by calling all the parties, these major parties involved, and the tension had died down. They are campaigning ever since the Oba called them. Has been very smooth on both sides. The news we do hear of violence in some of the areas no more. So I think they are concentrating on how to overrun the others is what is going on. Uh, Immediately after that talk with them by the Oba, PDP again went to Edo North, Akoko Edo area, got a large crowd. They were at Uzare, they got a large crowd and support. So the tension is completely died down, and the election campaigning have been going on smoothly. It's now for the electorate to decide who their choice will be.
Okay, because the INEC chairman, was it not last week, visited the Oba of Benin, that he urges the Oba to organize a peace talk with the candidates, okay, because they don't want to postpone the election. They want peace. It's because of the violence in the state. That is why they were proposing the postponement of the election. Now that the INEC boss himself, went to the Oba, encouraging him to bring them together for a peace talk, and the Oba did that. And there is peace in the state, and I think so. Yes, yeah.
Yes,
so
yes.
I don't think they will
There's
still
relative
postpone
peace.
it.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think they will postpone it.
No, we are
don't
not
think so.
envisaging that, except it is out of intimidation that anyone would think of postpone it, or there's a grand plan to ring it. That is my own opinion, because there's no need for it. The Oba had died down the tension. Both sides are campaigning freely. Even at Uzare recent, I think 2 days or yesterday, Labour Party on their own decided to collapse their structure for the PDP. So the election is now, the campaign is now calm and peaceful. So there's no need for anyone to envisage or think of postponing the election for what, or for what reason again.
Yeah.
Except you want to bring another trick of logistics, but I don't think. I remember the INEC resident commissioner once said that everything is in order. They are training Havoc staff presently on their
Yes.
work. So I don't see any reason why the election
Yes.
or
Should be
anybody should
postponed.
think of postponing the election.
Yeah, for the INEC chairman himself to visit the Oba because of the violence in the state, and the Oba did exactly what he encourages the Oba to do. And there's peace in the state right now. I see no reason why they should postpone the election. I think the election will still hold on the 19th. Otherwise, it will be too stressful. Many people, yeah,
Hopefully,
yeah.
Hopefully, no date apart from 19 is being heard from INEC official. We do hope that that date will be maintained. Every electorate in Edo are looking forward on that date.
Okay. Uh, Post peace accord. What is going on right now? Oshomole, we haven't heard from Oshomole since
In fact,
peace.
I think our monarch did a very great deal. Yeah, since ever since the peace talk by the Oba, uh, Oshomola had reduced his face in Izeyamu's campaign, which have always been the
Mm,
problem we have always been saying. You are not the one campaigning. Why should you be always doing the talking for the
mm.
candidate? Now we see more of Izeyamu talking
Himself,
than
yeah.
Oshomole.
Mm.
Yeah, since the peace call talk. So Oshomole has, I think, has taken the back seat and allowed the candidate to do the talking by himself.
Oshomole should stop all this. I don't think
Mm,
it's even favoring him.
mm,
All this stuff. Look at what is going on right now at Ring Road that they are playing his campaign videos when he was campaigning for Governor Obaseki. Those videos are being played right there at Ring Road. He should stop all this. It's not
Well,
working.
on that video that being played in Ring Road is part of PDP campaign strategy, as we expect that
Yes, I know.
everyone. And so it's not that is not the main issue. It's part of their strategy. APC also have their own part of strategy of trying to run down the government in any way, though they have not been able to prove a point. So it is that's why it's called campaigning,
Yeah,
convincing. The
for him.
major problem hitting the APC presently, why whatever support they have gotten before that have fallen down, is the increment in fuel. I've taken an overview about it, have discussed with people, the zeal for them going with Isaiah has completely reduced
Mm.
because of the increment of fuel
So,
recently by the federal government. Because now the other party is saying you can see APC promising without doing anything. So it's all political campaigning and
yeah,
strategy to
strategies.
win the hearts of the
Yeah.
voters. You know.
The big screen at Ring Road is very bold and loud. Oh my God. Even though you are like 3 kilometers away from Ring Road, you will be hearing the voice of Oshomole. He's so loud. I was just wondering that is Oshomole in Benin City? Is he saying all these things going on there? And is there Yamu as well? Are they passing through Ring Road, saying that video playing there? It's a lot. For me, I see it as something that is very awkward for them, for APC, and they should be ashamed of seeing such video being played at Ring Road.
Well, there's nothing he can do. Those are his words. It's just like what we say in Benin Ade that words are very powerful. When it comes out from your mouth, it cannot be taken back.
But
Yeah, it cannot be taken back. Those are his words. So there's nothing he can do. He's the one who brought Obaseki. He's the one. We have emphasized it on severally on our political talk on this TV. He is the one who brought Obaseki. He's the one also bringing Zeyamu. He was the one that castigated Zeyamu to a low life. He is now trying to do everything possible to polish him up again. So
yeah,
all they are doing, is not left for the electorate to decide.
the
The only thing
marketing,
that we advise INEC is that they must do everything to have a free, fair, and
uh,
credible election. They
yes,
should not
yes,
support any party. Let the wish of the people take its course. And I
yes,
also want to use this medium to beg our religious leader. The moment the day INEC set aside for campaigning is over, Christian organizations should be able to come together in oneness. If it's all night they want to do, to pray for a successful election in Edo State
yes, those
and
things.
place a curse on those who are planning to ring the election. I think let Edo be an example for a credible election in Edo State ever since APC came on board. We can do that because the election conducted so far by APC has always been marred with crises, with tensions, with killings and violence. So let Edo take a new course. I believe in the powers of prayer. So our Khan should do that. That is why they are called an organization of Christian bodies. Pentecostal Union organization, they should also come together and pray for the successful election. I thank that church who recently on last week Monday who went to Ring Road to anoint Ring Roads for free, fair, and credible election, placing curses on those who are planning to ring the election. I think it is a duty for all Christians to do that. Everybody have done their campaign. Those who went to churches have gone to churches to solicit help. Now let the electorate, the voters, the people decide who rules them for the next 4 years.
Okay, beside that, what is going on in Edo State right now?
Well, the political situation have taken, apart from this recent hike in fuel price, which is not generating a lot of talk within assemblies of people. You know,
What does that has to do with this upcoming election, Mr.
it
Daniel?
has a lot in the sense that those who are supporting the PDP are using it as a campaign against the APC.
PC,
Don't
okay.
forget that APC is on the federal level, that
Mm,
they have always made promises.
mm,
Even you can see a lot of media, social media, trying to bring out when Jonathan was president, the rate of fuel, even that of Tinubu promising in the crowd that they was cheating them, that Jonathan was cheating them, that when they come on board, they are going to reduce the fuel to as low as 50 naira. Now it is at the highest level of 162. So it is now regarded that APC has
mm.
always been making promises they cannot fulfill. Uh-huh. And APC is not in power here again. What
Yeah,
the simple agenda is doing is telling the people of
yes.
what he will do if there. Now, another counter campaigning is that they have always been promising, they have not kept their promises. The question is that ask APC one promises they have been able to keep in their campaign that have been fulfilled when they came to government. So it's they're virtually affecting APC and Yamu's campaign
Mm,
at this time. I must be very frank with you. I remembered one of his supporters bringing
mm,
something on social media telling the people that yes, APC has done not too well, but Yamu is different. You need to see the attack he got. How is it different? He's on the same party, he is on the same line with them, he's going to dine with them. In fact, his own is even worse. Those people, we are saying they are Godfather, they have brought you to take over the treasury of the state. Funny things like that. So virtually, apart from alone, is definitely affecting APC's stronghold once again. That is political campaigning. That's why you say when you do your daily
mm,
chart or opinion, how it falls and goes. At the time, APC was rising. Now it's dropping again because of the fuel increment that people are really complaining about.
mm.
Uh, I wish the president would not have done it at this period because it's definitely affecting APC campaigning.
Mm. They're not too much, though. It's not going to affect too much.
Well, we are going to see, we are going to see it on election day if it will affect it more. When the call is very close, you say,
Mm,
well, it didn't affect it much. We can only decide that when during election. you need to see in the assembles of people the anger in the
Yes.
people when they
Yes.
talk. You need to
Exactly.
see and hear them with anger when they talk.
You're
You
very
know,
right, Mr. Daniel. Yesterday,
that is
yes, yesterday, Onome went to Ring Road for interview. He was interviewing people in the street. You can see the way Edo voters, Edo citizens were speaking with anger in them. They are just fed up of the APC, especially Oshomole. Majority of them were complaining about Oshomole's legacy in the state. Someone said, Madam, I'm still expecting your analysis on Kafte Hunsa. Uh, Kafte Hunsa has the right to support any candidate, okay? It's not a traditional ruler. It's not a traditional ruler. He has the right to support any candidate of his choice. Just like Mr. Daniel said he's going to vote for Governor Obaseki. Nobody's challenging him. The same thing as Captain Hosa. Captain Hosa has the right to support any candidate. That is why I can't oppose his idea, because we are running a democratic government in Nigeria. So
addition.
he has the right. He has the democratic right to support any.
In addition to what Mr. Ruben is trying to say, Captain Hosa is
Mm,
highly respected. He's regarded as an elder statesman, though he has not attained any political position to warrant that position.
mm,
Just as you have said, he has the right to vote for whoever he wished to vote for and support which of the candidates he really want to vote for.
mm,
There's a certain time in life when you look at politics and you back out, from it, because you look at your position, that your interests, you have interest group in two major political parties. I can say most of my structure when I was in politics are on both sides of the APC and PDP. I am not looking at them and advising them how to go about it, no longer playing it the way I used to do it. I think that is what Mr. Ruben is trying to say. But
mm,
Captain Hosa, we respect him. He decides on what he wants to do with his candidate, whoever he wants to support, whoever he wants to vote for. So that is not an issue that we. It's just that
mm,
our monarch cannot openly say what, because he's not Captain Osa is not a king, he's not the Oba. So
mm.
people our monarch cannot openly declare for any candidate. They are all his subjects. They are all his children. So that is the difference.
We have to be careful. Many fake news,
Uh,
fallacies,
it,
many
it, it
fallacies.
is. I would say it's fake news. They will all go and die after. It will all fade off. It
After
will.
election,
Let me not use the Shomoles language. They will all fade off after the election, this election. Or everything you see in social media is either to support one political candidate or the other. So it will always come until after politics, after the election, winners declare, all those will disappear again. So let me not use the shovel, let go and tell people.
after election, you know what? I was giving advice to someone the other day. I said, you know what? If you have a friend right now, it's not supporting the same candidate with you. You know what you have to do? Stay away from the friend. After election, call him. But right now, the tension is too high. You don't want to
Right.
get
Not
into
even after election, you give him some time, because when you are carrying a candidate and that candidate loses, as if he hits you hard. I can remember last 4 years, I was supporting Izeyamo. I worked seriously for him, and at the end of the day, with all effort, he lost. So I just kept my friends who were supporting the Obaseki at that time. We were always sending me texts, bros, how far? Bros, how far? So that is politics. Well, it's very unfortunate that the way we are taking it in Nigeria, politics is like a game, a Ludo
again.
game you
Yeah.
play. A Ludo game you will play and will definitely win and lose. So if we take it in that way, we will always remain brothers as we are. You understand?
Yes.
In every family, politics are divided then. Some supporting one candidate, the other one is supporting. It's always normal all over the world when you talk of politics. But the essence of turning to violence rather than take it as a game, where at the end of the day we laugh over it, is where we are having the problem in Nigeria.
Yes.